Isn't she precious? What does she look like, Tia?
So here he looks like Vaughn, Nico, and Tanya.
No, that because all of my kids look like me.
Well, they got some similarities of their daddies.
Similarities
Right,
of
so
their
then that
mother,
means so
because
here
they
he
don't
is
have the
mixed with
same
all
dad.
three. I
No.
knew it, yes.
Hey y'all, so I was trying to catch up with what was going on with Olivia and Zolo and all the drama that was happening. And I was seeing that Zolo had done some lives with Donna. So I was just trying to watch some of those and see what was happening. When I checked, it seemed like he did delete some of the posts he originally had on his community wall, which was kind of silly because, most people, especially like reaction channels, they're gonna obviously capture the content. So what would be the point of deleting it? Because obviously there's proof that it was already done. So to me, it's kind of stupid to delete it, but whatever, he can do what he wants. But of course, Olivia was the one who started this whole drama. And it's just crazy to me how she wants to put Zolo's records out there. Like, honestly, what's the point? Because at the end of the day, it only makes her look bad because she has a child by him. So she claims. So it's kind of dumb. But you know what? I just feel like Olivia, she doesn't really think. Because honestly, if it was me, if I was in her position, like, what would be the point of me doing that? Because it looks worse for me. Because if you knew all these things, why would you have a child with this person? So, yeah, I can't really expect anything more from her though. But yeah, I just found that to be interesting. But I was just thinking, like, I just couldn't imagine having a child by Olivia. She is just something else to deal with. As I was saying before, she had a conversation with Gamer Bay over the phone and was arguing with him. And none of the child's fathers that she has, she gets along with none of them. So obviously, she is the person who's creating all this drama. So obviously, it says something about you if you cannot get along with anybody. Like, clearly, there's some sort of mental issues there. There's people who are just unlikable, and they at least they have like some sort of qualities that are good. But I find that with her, she has no redeeming qualities at all. Just everything about her is just, yeah, it's just very unlikable. She's very rude, very arrogant, and she's always making fun of other women, which is so silly to me. Like when she was talking about Jazz's house and saying that she lives in like a tree house or something. Like, obviously, Jasmine worked to get there because I don't think she had a place like that before. And I don't see any problem with at least having a space for all your children because Olivia only has a 2 bedroom, which, okay, if that's all you can afford, that's fine. But then why don't you have all the beds for your children? Like from my point of view, clearly she only has 2 beds from what I understand for the kids, and she has what's going to be 6 children. So I just really don't understand why you wouldn't have more beds for your older children, especially if they're going to come and visit. I don't know, something about that just didn't sit right with me because I feel like she's always claiming that somebody's trying to like remove her from her children's lives, but she seems like she's the one who's pushing them away. I just don't understand as a mother why you would do something like that because it kind of makes the kids probably think to themselves like, oh wow, so AJ and Kailani are the only important ones here. Like clearly my mom doesn't think about me or she doesn't care about me. Because honestly, kids are not dumb. They can pick up on little things like that. Like Robin was able to pick up on the shade that Olivia was throwing. So, these children are not stupid. But anyways, yeah, I just couldn't imagine having a child with her. And I think that's part of the reason why you see Zolo, keeps his distance because at first it seemed like he was trying to have a relationship with AJ, even though it was over the phone. But I was thinking like maybe it's just because of his charges why he probably can't have that much of a close relationship. But I really don't know how that all works. I never had to experience that, thank God. But I don't know what kind of father he is to his daughter, so I'm not quite sure. Like, does he talk to his daughter at all? Does he see her? I have no clue. But I think the main problem, like what makes it worse, is just dealing with Olivia. She's like just seems like the most difficult person to deal with, and I don't know how these men do it. Like, I'm sure Zolo is probably regretting every single day ever meeting Olivia, because she just continues to make life so incredibly difficult, not for only for herself, but the people around her. And, you know, she's always bragging about how she has a father and other people don't have a father. But, girl, it's like, look at your own children. I mean, Gerard has the first three, but Kailani's father is not really around. Now, AJ's father is not really around. So, while she's making fun of other people, it's like you're also making fun of your own children. But, again, Olivia doesn't really think, so I don't think she even understands that concept. And I also feel that if she can't access these men in a sexual way, then she doesn't want a relationship with them. And that's what I've noticed with Olivia. If the men are not giving her that sort of attention in a sexual way, then she immediately wants to remove her children from their presence. She wants to act as if, you know, this person is the worst father in the world. And I think that's what's also going on with Gamer Bay. I mentioned in another video I wanted to do more of a video on Gamer Bay, which I'm definitely going to do. But yeah, that's what I see. Like, Olivia, she thinks that she's the smartest one in the room, but it's so obvious to me, like, these men don't want her. Gerard only uses her for his sexual gratification, and it's the same with these other men. They only use her and toss her to the side. And so Zolo did the same thing, and I feel like she's trying to make it seem like, oh, he wants me. He wants to leave Donna and come with me so we can be together. But, like, be real. If he really wanted her, he could have had her. She's not hard to get. It's just kind of dumb how she always comes with this attitude, like, they all want her and she's not giving in. She doesn't want them, or whatever the case may be. But clearly you want them, but they just don't want you. And I can see why they don't want you, because you're just trouble. That's all it is, just complete trouble. And like I said, I've seen people who have, like, issues with, like, being nice to people and they're unlikable, but this woman has nothing good about her. I have not seen not one good thing about Olivia, and I feel like that's why all these men have an issue with staying with her, because once you see how she is, they immediately get out of there. And I can't blame them, because who wants that kind of succubus in their life, just literally draining them? And she's like a vampire, just draining all your energy. She's very draining as a person. Clearly from her videos you can tell, because she's just in constant chaos. So what man would really realistically want that in their life? Yeah, so I have some more time, so I'll probably record another video and I'll try to upload it as soon as possible. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think that Zolo wants to be with Olivia, or do you think that he wants to be in AJ's life? Let me know down below.